can I just say, right, what happened was, if you look there, that looks like I've got it, you know, carrying it, well, I didn't, I was like, you know, because it was a big fat thing, so I was carrying it like that, and then as I walked, there was 2 guests coming in, so I moved like that, and then it went, then it fell down the floor, then it fell down.
Oh, so you did break it?
Just pause for a second. Until today, what did you believe had happened?
Tony led me to believe that 2 scenarios, right? One, he put it down and went through to the gents on the way to the room, and it got stolen.
Well, that's believable.
Yeah.
That's the second question.
And because I said that the hotel, you know, showed me the damage, Tony rectified this by saying to me, oh, you know what the hotel have done? They've broken it themselves, or they've put a replacement TV.
Thank you. And so until you came to court today, you were labouring under the belief that that had been what happened to the television. As a consequence, you lost a significant amount of money, correct?
Yeah.
Now, today, you've told me what actually happened. Why did it take you so long to admit it?
Well, to be quite honest, I couldn't really remember exactly what I'd done. I knew I took the telly, I knew it cracked, and it just for... Because he stung us for a lot of money for that. And it's
No.
Just pause for a second. Here's the problem, James. You are in de facto management of this trip. You're effectively the agent for everybody else.
Yeah.
You've given a €500 deposit. Also, the manager asks you to pay for the damage to the television, correct? How much did he want for the damage to the television?
Well, he knocked on my door, and when he showed me the TV, what happened was, Tony didn't obviously realise, but on the bottom of the TV, they've got like an electrical sign-off thing, like what they do checks, room number was on it. Of course. So I couldn't escape, I couldn't say it's not our TV.
No, it's your fault. Just tell me what he said about damage to the television.
Right, he said, basically, you pay €400 for the damage to the large electrical item.
Which is correct. Now, it seems to me that it is reasonable in those circumstances for a hotel manager, even of poor quality, to demand that you pay for whatever damage you cause. €400 seems like a lot of money to me for a TV of that kind, correct?
That's what I thought.
But regardless, you're not going to get involved in that sort of rigmarole when you need to get back, correct?
I had a problem as well. He had my passport in the safe.
Understood. You needed your passport back. You should have got that back straight away, by the way. Now, I understand that you are under a certain amount of duress, and I believe that.
Yeah.
So, he wants €400 for the TV damage.
Yeah.
In addition to that, the manager of the hotel says to you, I am also, in addition, keeping your €500 deposit.
I said, take it out of that, but he said, well, that's an individual deposit for each. It's actually a group booking sort of thing. So he said, I think what cheesed him off the most was that we didn't admit fault. It got broken, they found it broken. I think it might have been a different scenario if Tony had said, James, I've knackered it, then took it to him as a peace offering, so we've broken a telly.
What I'm interested in is he owes you €100.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to want €400, which was handed over. You handed it over to him, no doubt. He also says, I'm keeping the €500.
Yeah.
He's not legally entitled to that. Of course not. Not by any standard. Not by Spanish law, talking, not by European law, and certainly not in any of the small print that you've signed up for.
Yeah.
That deposit is there to protect and cover any damage that has occurred in the course of your time in the hotel, and the only damage, according to the manager, is €400.
He tried to make out it was minor damage, the actual 100 each. But when he said this was a whole new ball game with the TV.
So instead of paying £400, how much did you end up actually handing over?
€900 in total.
900?
Yeah.
500.
The deposit, and 400 for this incident with Tony.
You're suing Tony for €900, which at the relevant time was £810.61.
Yeah.
That's because he now admits he broke a television, and consequently he had to pay the hotel for the television, and you lost the deposit that you paid.
Yeah.
You gave him that television when he was drunk, a little, so you were partially negligent. I give you that money in these circumstances because he held out to you that he was perfectly capable of carrying it, and what's more, because he didn't disclose to you at a sufficiently reasonable time after he damaged it what had happened. You are not entitled to claim for the deposit, which the hotel kept, €500, £450 and 34p, because it seems to me that the hotel kept that money completely unlawfully. They did so in circumstances when they weren't allowed to. They took that deposit in order to ensure that they were covered by any damaged property. The only damaged property that there was his television, which they got paid for. Understood?
Understood, yeah.
Nevertheless, between now and then, you're entitled for the telly, which is £360 and 27p. That's the award of this court. Understood?
Understood.
James was awarded £360.27 by the court.
Follow me out.
Let's find out how both parties felt about the judge's ruling.
Yeah, follow me, thank you.
Disappointed didn't get it all, but Tony, like he said, he pulled a few corkers out of the bag. The judge seemed to warm to him, so I was on a losing streak.
I believe that he shouldn't have been paying all that money. I believe that he did get a bit ripped off, and the telly wasn't worth as much as what it was, because I don't even know whether it worked in the first place. It says here on paragraph 2 of the 1962 Stag Night Act that whatever goes on the Stag stays on the Stag.
Well,
but, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you have broke that act. So you should be on the other side.
Can't argue stag law, can you, Tony?
Stag law.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.